Yo, what's good, you guys? Today is June 7th, 2022. Quick shout out to Mark the Messenger, man. He just hit 100K subscribers not too long ago. And I've been watching him since before he even hit 15K. And I remember I commented on one of his videos saying, like, dude, you got the glow of Jesus, man. And then he just blew up, which is insane. So big shout outs to him. And I don't know if this is a little TMI, but man, recently, I think it was like a few days ago, this one guy, he gave me like the meanest mug ever. Like, I've never seen somebody look that mad at me, like a complete stranger, just look that mad. But the TMI thing is, so I think like 2 months into SR, I like had a month or two into SR, I had two wet dreams, right? And then the day that guy gave me that mean mug, that night when I woke up, I thought I pissed myself, but it was another wet dream. And the reason why I thought I pissed myself sleeping was because um that wet dream, like I didn't have any sex in the dream. I just woke up with my underwear wet. So that was kind of weird. But that ties into how I remember watching one of Mark's videos saying like things you will experience on SR, and I remember him. The first two things he wrote were blue balls and then wet dreams, and like I never experienced blue balls, or at least I didn't think that I had experienced it. And then just today, like my fucking balls started hurting, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" It's like I don't know. I feel like I'm like unconsciously manifesting it, you know? And that job I mentioned in one of my earlier videos, I think I'm in the process of acquiring that job. So, that's a great blessing because I wanted higher pay and now I'm in the process of getting higher pay. So I think, the creator, our God, is just blessing me for staying this long. I don't remember. I'm trying not to count the days anymore, but like I'm over 100 days, and I just really want to keep staying peer and retaining for as long as I can because right now I feel really good, really strong, but there's definitely the lows, the ups, and the downs, and when I feel down, it's just I just try to keep my faith in God. And I said I would try to finish reading the Bible by the end of the summer. I've been slacking on it, to be honest. And I just feel like before I can keep making more videos, I just have to really be a doer and stick to what I say I'm gonna do. And sometimes I just feel like I'm not good enough yet to even be preaching or like talking. I just really want to plant the seed and keep updating you guys with my journey so I can inspire and motivate other boys and men to do better. Because I think that as long as I, stay pure and, finish the Bible and just keep working on self development, and I think our Creator, the Most High God, will bless me. So one day, hopefully, I can look back on these videos and just be in awe of how far I've come. And you guys can also witness, my unfolding, like me developing into a better person, you know? Like, I'm not trying to BS you guys or lie to you guys because, like how I mentioned in one of my videos, oh, you have to do one meal a day because fasting is good for you. Like, I'm honestly still struggling with fasting. I think that's one of my biggest weaknesses right now. Like, some people, they struggle to retain for longer than 7 days or a month, but me, like, this is my first. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I'm just saying everybody has different strengths and weaknesses, and this is my first streak, and I've done pretty well so far, but I definitely don't want to count the days because I don't want to stop here. Like, I want to go like 1,000 days. I'll go my whole lifetime if I have to, because I just really want to make our creator happy, and I don't want to be, just a talker. Like, I don't want to take steps backwards. I don't want to be like full of, you know, like, and yeah, man, I, man, I wish I could just like free flow all my content, but I feel the need to just turn it into clips and stuff. Like, man, I still have a lot to learn. Like, my emotions are too easily affected by others. Like I don't like it when people look at me, especially other guys. Like, the attention, it's annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Like, people just go out of their way to talk to me and ask me questions. Like, random homeless dudes be asking me for money and stuff, and like, out of the kindness of my heart, like, I try to give them what I can, or like, but I'm at a point in my life where something is telling me to, like, all money in, like, love yourself, so save all your money and be more selfish with your money, because if you love yourself, you're going to save all your money for your, to build my empire or whatever. And another part of me is like, oh, you should just be more generous because the money will come back to you. And it's just like, I don't know if that's the spirit of confusion in me, but yeah, I honestly do feel confused sometimes. And yeah, the attention from girls, I think I let it get to my head, and I can't even look at them, because there's a lot of Jezebels out here, man. I can just feel it, dude. Like, and I don't want to give them the validation, my energy and attention. I made that mistake one too many times. Yeah, you should never give your heart and soul to any woman unless you know that she is sent from God, dude, because they will break your heart. I'm telling you, man. They're gonna take your heart and rip it to shreds, dude. And all this verb terminology about being like the chosen one or whatever, like, I'm not really quite sure what that means. Like, it just sounds like egocentric. Is that the right word? It just sounds like it's like stroking your ego. Like, I don't know. Like when I see Mark the Messenger, I think he's the chosen one. Like, because I can clearly see that he's, he has that divine aura around him. And for me, like, I see the light in my eyes, but I don't think I'm good enough to be called a chosen one. To be honest, I don't know what I am. To be honest, like, I just know that I want to help inspire other boys and men to walk this path of righteousness, because I just feel like that's what I'm called to do, and that's why I feel so passionate about staying on SR, even though some days, like, the temptation is so real. Like, it's kind of like when I think I have something under control, it kind of just, like, life just, like, throws me that curveball. Like when I think, like, oh, I would never go back to the club, and then, one night a week or two ago, I was like bored on a Saturday night. I was like, and driving around doing deliveries, and I was like, man, should I go to the club? But entertaining these girls, it's a waste of time, dude. Or with like the whole blue ball thing. Like I was like, oh, I don't get blue balls. That's weird. Why am I not getting it? And then all of a sudden I get it. You know? I hope it's not like unconscious manifestation because man, I'm just trying to manifest good things into my life so I can better my life and better, the lives of everybody around me. And it's like insane how other people will see your glow even when you don't. Like on the days or moments where I don't feel like I'm glowing. Maybe it's all in my head where I'm just like stuck in my head sometimes and I'm just like thinking about other stuff. But I still get a lot of stares, man. Like to the point where it's just kind of like you expect it at this point, and you're just like whatever about it. One other quick note. You know what's really fucked up, man, is I've been getting a lot of looks from girls, while they're with their man or their boyfriend, and they're just sneaking glances, and you just catch them, or I just catch them by like, I give them that, like when I feel somebody's looking at me, and then I always just double check, or I just, give them a quick glance, and then they pretend like they're not looking at me, and it's messed up, I feel bad for the dudes that they're with, like maybe they're just curious, or it depends. Some of them are just curious, I guess, and then I guess the level of interest varies from person to person, but yeah, man, don't be a simp, dude. Like I know what that feels like. I used to be a major simp for like the girl that broke my heart when I was a teenager. I don't know. Sometimes I think back about when I was a simpy little boy, and man, I just think that I was pathetic, dude. Like, and now that I'm on SR, dude, I just feel so much more masculine. Like, I feel like I can just attack my workouts, like I'm all in, or like just like when I'm taking a cold shower and just like breathing through it, I just feel so like powerful, and or that feeling of like overcoming those bad days, and then when I'm basking in the sun, that moment when I feel like, wow, I feel something like something good is about to happen, that's just like such a good feeling, dude. And I really want all of you guys to feel that because there's also because like when you're in a bad environment, for example, when I'm uh, in San Francisco, there's like a district called the Tenderloin, and when you drive through the TL, it's just kind of like when you've entered like a place that has a really bad vibe, or like when you come across a house that you think like, oh man, this house feels haunted, you know? It's just like something's in the air, It's like indescribable, dude. Like, okay, perhaps not indescribable, but it just feels like, man, you just feel like something good is about to happen. Like when I first started making these YouTube videos, I just felt like I felt like I was planting a good seed in my life, And if I just keep watering this plant or this garden of seeds, then eventually it'll grow into something beautiful. And it's like the Chinese bamboo metaphor. Have you guys heard of it? It's like when you water a bamboo seed every day for 5 years, you won't see the results until the end of the fifth year. But until then, it doesn't grow at all. But if you stop watering the seed, it'll die out. And yeah, I feel like that kind of relates to SR. Hopefully it won't take 5 years, but you gotta do whatever you can to please God, and only He will bless you when you're ready. So yeah, man, just gotta keep passing these tests and pleasing our Creator, God. Peace, you guys. I wish you all the best. Man, I think the first 2-3 months of SR, I was like, this is easy, dude. or after the first month, I was like, this is easy. But, you know, in this moment, you know, I'm like, this is not easy. If SR were easy, anybody would do it, right? And, you know, nothing worth having comes easy. Like, some days you will be tested, dude. The universe, God is gonna test you. That is so true, man. Like, so true, dude. Like, for example, when I was driving recently, bro, I saw this one girl. She was doing the most. She was doing the most, dude. She was like stretching with these little shorts on against like a street pole. She had her leg all the way up, and I was like, what in the world am I witnessing right now? like like and she was bad too. I'm not gonna lie, dude. She was bad. Like, and I've never ever witnessed that in my entire life. A girl stretching to that extent, to like, you know, out in public like that. That's the universe testing me, dude. Like, tell me it's not. For real, man. Shit's ridiculous, but you know, you gotta not look. You gotta not look. You gotta pass the test, man. These tests will come like when you least expect it, dude. Yeah, man. My brothers, I even see girls on dates like looking at me, like, you know, and I'm not the most handsome guy in the tool shed or in society or whatever, but you know, that just goes to show that a lot of girls, guys even, well, I'm straight, but a lot of girls are just shiesty, man. Like, and I'm just saying that to say that, you know, a lot of people in general are shiesty, so you really can't trust anybody, to be honest. Like, and if you are gonna trust anybody, do so at your own discretion, man, because people are shiesty, dude. And yeah, man, the way a lot of girls are is they always have a backup plan. Like, they may have a boyfriend or whatever, but they are constantly have, you know, they're talking to other guys as friends, like saying, oh, he's just my friend, it's nothing, don't worry about him. And yeah, dude, that just, yeah, like, be careful, man. That's all I gotta say. Because these girls, they're dangerous, man. You know, you better find yourself a godly woman. I'm telling you. Someone with morals. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to tell you, man. Don't make the same mistake I did. And you know, there's this one saying, like, there's no problems, only possibilities. And whenever I'm caught up in a negative space, I just like to shift my mindset into thinking that, because, you know, life, you can either become wounded or become wise from everything that you go through in life. And when you turn that negativity into something positive, you realize that every situation is an opportunity for you to learn and grow and blossom. You know, life is happening for us, not to us.